Next up on WTV, the Library, Operation Smile, and the Muslim Student Association. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Wednesday, May 19th, and I'm Kirthi Gummadi with today's Daily Update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Being the last week of the school year, this week's schedule is looking different than others. WTV's Advik Dixit explains.
Thursday is an early release day with all students being released after second period, and then Friday is an asynchronous day. The decision is to allow students throughout the district to attend graduations, which begin Thursday night.
Yeah, so the last couple of days during the last week are the way they are because of graduation, and the graduations start Thursday afternoon and go through Friday. So to give kids opportunities to go to that, that's why Thursday is a half day, synchronous, and Friday is asynchronous. Friday, what the workload to expect is teachers will go ahead and post what those asynchronous activities are, and once those are completed, those will get credit for attendance.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Advik Dixit.
Both underclassmen and seniors who have checked out Chromebooks are required to return their checked out laptops and other equipment this Wednesday.
This Wednesday, May 19th, is the day that you need to return your Chromebook. Most students will return it in either first or second period. You all have been emailed a message that tells you exactly when to turn it in. And your teachers have also been given a piece of paper so you can ask your teachers as well.
As you check your emails for instructions on how to return your computers, please pay particular attention towards bringing your chargers as well and making sure your computer is in decent condition.
Be sure you bring your device and your charger. You don't necessarily need to worry about damage to the device. We can usually tell if the device is intentional or accidental. So for the most part, the damage is not something you need to worry about. Just be sure you bring back your Chromebook and your charger on the 19th to the library, and you will be all good to go.
For underclassmen, you don't have to worry about uploading your work onto another device. The Chromebook was designed to save your work as long as you log on to your school account on another Chromebook device. For seniors, however, the instructions might be a little different.
As far as uploading and saving your work, unless you're a senior that's leaving, you really don't need to do anything because Chromebooks save your work to your Google account. And of course, any device you use, you can log on to your Google account and access your account information, your documents, your slideshows, etc. If you are a senior, again, check your email. I have sent you some instructions on what to do to be sure you back up all your content before your accounts become deactivated the day after school ends.
Reporting for WTV, this is Akhil Katuri.
For students, this year's library operations and checkout process may have looked like none other. WTV's Alexander Morgan takes a look at how things were different.
With this unprecedented school year soon coming to an end, the library has been one of the many departments which have had to adapt and change throughout the year due to COVID. Even with the challenge of having the student population split between virtual and in-person, the library still provided all students with the ability to check out physical copies using their new checkout system.
So this year with the library, the very first thing that we wanted to establish was to make sure that our virtual kids had access to physical books. So we have our ebooks and our audiobooks through Mac and Via and through Sora, but it's not as a robust collection as it would be the physical, tangible books that we have on campus. So we set up the library to go, books to go, book takeout, depending on what campus you're on. Some of them had a little bit of a different name, but it was all essentially the same thing. Students could fill out a book request, we would package them, kind of let them sit and quarantine themselves, and then students could come up and select their books. So they still had their own access to their library as if they were on campus.
This new checkout system encouraged all students to still use the library as much as they needed, whether they are virtual or in person.
So with that going forward, our numbers with checkouts were pretty stable. They were pretty on par with what we've had the last couple of years. The students on campus were still very active in their book checkouts. And then since we raised the number of books that students could check out at a time to 15, some kids were checking out 15 books at a time and coming back every single week to, find 15 more that they really wanted.
Reporting for WTV, I am Alexander Morgan.
Operation Smile is holding their 2020 to 2021 fundraiser to offer medical procedures for struggling children. WTV's Trevor Noon has the details.
Operation Smile offers surgery for children suffering from conditions like cleft lips or palates around the world.
In our club, we focus on raising awareness about the lack of essential surgery that often leads to mortality in these developing countries. The goal of the fundraiser is to raise money to provide at least 2 essential surgeries for children with cleft lip or palate conditions. For as little as $240 and in as few as 45 minutes, Operation Smile can provide life-changing surgery and renewed hope for these children. I'm holding a fundraiser because people with congenital disorders have always had a special impact on my life, and I've learned that so many children are incredibly persevering but struggle to fit into society and are often disadvantaged due to their cleft conditions. Many families also can't afford the surgeries they desperately need. Through this fundraiser, I wanted to help children with cleft conditions receive their surgeries because this can really transform their lives and empower them in the future. The fundraiser has already started and will end on May 30th.
For more details, visit LHS Operation Smile's Instagram or go to the school's newsletter. Reporting for WTV, I'm Trevor Noon.
The Muslim Student Association Club has changed a lot this year due to COVID. WTV's Zain Rahmani has the details.
The club has been on campus for years, and it strives to create a safe and knowledgeable environment for Muslims on campus. However, due to COVID, many things have changed in how the club works.
The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly affected our club, as I believe we are a very in-person club. We seek to build a community within our members, and due to the fact that we're not able to have any in-person meetings, we're not able to build that community within our members.
With the hope of everybody being back in person next year, MSA has a plan to bring the club back.
Our goal for this year is to, resurrect the club to its once and former glory, and we plan to do that by, appointing new officers that have great new ideas and a passion for the club and for its, its message. So we want to have new members and just create new opportunities for our members.
Reporting for WTV, this is Zain Rahmani.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Kirthi Gummadi for Wingspan TV.